Yo, welcome to the Poor Cooking Channel. Gonna make something slight, so I make some ribs and some salt and pepper chips. So basically, I've got my red, green, and white, red and green peppers, my white onions, my salt and pepper mix that I make from scratch. That will be good on Facebook. Um, my scallions, green onions for garnish. Some barbecue sauce, basically some tomatoes that I had. I put in the blender with some gravy browning, some lemon juice, um, salt, some garlic and onion salt. Um, yeah, and some soy sauce to give it some flavor. Some brown sugar. See, look at that. Look at the color of that. Hold on. And some chips. Obviously, I didn't really potatoes, but yeah. And clean out the grinder. Put that to the side. Let's get cooking. Okay, I've got my beef boiling. Ow. 1 second. Yeah, I got my beef boiling. That, my ribs, that's that. And I've got my oil preheating. That's gonna be for my chips. Yes, I'm not a deep fryer. I use a pot. Gonna saute up my vegetables so they don't be too crunchy while I put them on top. And this pot is gonna be for my homemade barbecue sauce. So use a smaller pot, let it caramelize and bubble so it gets thickened in. My butter's starting to heat up, as you can see. Let's mix in our vegetables. Oh, I'm also got red Scotch bonnet in there. Give it a little bit of pep. Got some red Scotch bonnet in my barbecue sauce as well. So we let that steam now just a little bit. Give it a little. We don't want to cook it right through because we want to have that little chunk when we put on top of our chips. Because we're having Chinese salt and pepper chips with my salt and pepper spice that I make from scratch. Now here's some homemade salt and pepper spice while it's cooking. I don't want to put too much because remember we've got to put the rest when we are done. Give that a little mix down. Oh, smell it already. You can smell the cinnamon in there. Now, let's cook our barbecue sauce. See, that's starting to bubble one time, isn't it? The heat on high. Turn it down a little bit. Look, my vegetables are sauteed up nice, so we put that to the side. Got the oil on, getting hot, ready for our chips. And, my bill, but had no paper, newspaper, nothing like that. Or so I just use a cloth, cheesecloth, simple. Put a chip in to see if, gets nice and warm, but watch the sauce look. Look how thick that is now, look. Look. And I'm even got some chili seeds and there's some chili flakes that I dried up, some fresh chilies and just let them dry by the sun. Look at that, look. Look at that, oh my dears. Let's test out this oil. Whee! Not quite. Still kind of soft. I heat up a little bit more. Look at that bubbling down, see it? Caramelized. You know why? I turned that off instead of that, so I'm gonna let that go for a little bit more. And I turned that on off. Bleep! Got my first batch of chips in there. I'm a potato. I eat potatoes with anything. Oh, you guys like them machism potato things? I made them from scratch. Hash browns are so good. Very good. I got potato, wash them, put it, there's some egg white with it, right? All your spices, what you want to use, whether you want to make it spicier or not, you know what I mean? And put it up, right there, you know? Like onion barges, you like onion barges, put up your hand. See that? We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Have a look at that barbecue sauce like I ordered. Brown sugar, that be just caramelized up. Look at that. Look, hold on, look. Nice and thick. So summertime's coming. If you like to know, I should be able to show you how to make some handmade barbecue sauce. Make it taste like however you want it. Look at that, look. Look at the consistency, look. Damn. Last little batch of chips. I like them nice and crispy, man. Oh, I blue boarded for what is basically for raw meats, well, for raw fish and poultry. But I don't have a yellow board, which is for cooked meats, so I'm gonna use this. Look at that nice piece of rib right there. I'm gonna cut it up into pieces. Then glaze it some more with my barbecue sauce I made. And some of the broth from this. Give it a bit more flavor and depth. And then we're gonna plate up and eat. Now let's have a look. It's all in the spices tonight, mate. Look. Look at that. Your handmade barbecue sauce. Sorry, my washing machine's going, but as you can see, I cut them all up, plate it up, glaze it up, and I have enough barbecue sauce that I made that I can use as a dip for my salt and pepper chips. Salt and pepper mix. Got my red and green peppers on there, white onions, more salt and pepper mix on top. Chinese salt and pepper wings. Look at that. Can you smell the cinnamon in that? Add your handmade barbecue sauce. And just spring onions as garnish. There you go. The salt and pepper wings. Salt and pepper chips. Handmade barbecue sauce with handmade salt and pepper spice and our ribs. Look at that. A little bit of spring onion or scallion as garnish. A little bit more salt and pepper wings garnish on the side. Let's eat. Hi, I'm Chef Paulito. And this is him cooking.